They just can't stop themselves, can they? No, Superman is not an immigrant. It's a fictional character, okay, for kids from comic books. Would you please stop destroying everything we build, we immigrants, our lives, starting from nothing, coming legally to any country, doing our best, just to be compared by some virtue signaling fraud, sitting in his high castle, telling us how to live, lecturing everyone, and telling us, oh, look, Superman is same as you. No, he's not. What is it? Ninja Turtles? Godzilla? Are they immigrants as us? It's mockery, okay? It's humiliating. We are not like this. They are not immigrants. They're fictional characters for kids. And by the way, how many more superheroes movies are going to keep making? I mean, can you not come up with something more creative? Nobody's watching it. This is just... I'm going to give you the rant here because I am really fed up with this shit, okay? Not only the whole Hollywood is completely irrelevant. Nobody's watching it anymore. Like, can't you know? Hey, guys, if you keep doing it, you're going to go bankrupt. Look at what's happening with all Disney movies. It's the same thing. If you really want to do a movie about superheroes, Superman, whoever, how about you stick to what it used to be, like the original story, okay? There's a superhero, there's some villain, they fight, the good wins. That's it. That's the whole thing. It's not about, oh, Superman came to America from different planet, the exactly same as the immigrant came from other country. No, it's not. It's not exactly the same. It's nothing the same, okay? People come into another country because it's a real life. First of all, they're being lied by many people like you. They're being promised something and they think this is true. And they come to a country, they don't even know where it is on the map, thinking, hoping it's going to change their lives. No, it doesn't. Then they're getting stuck in some low paid, illegal jobs. So you guys can drink your pumpkin latte in your fancy coffee shop. Right? It is. That's what it is. That's the reality. And stop comparing this. Not every hero wear capes, right? No, I'm not a superhero. I'm a normal, average person. It moved to a different country for my personal reasons. In my case, I had to make money. And I did that in a legal way. I played by the rules. I did all I had to do. And I worked my way up from nothing in order to achieve something. And I'm trying to give back. I'm assimilating, integrating, speaking language. I have native friends and I'm talking to other immigrants, encouraging them. Look, it's not this, story time when you can just imagine their life is going to be nice if you just come to a different country and just because you came, you're going to have things given to you. No, you're going to have to integrate. You're going to have to work really hard, but at the end, it's going to be worth it. But with you people coming to a big picture saying, oh, look at me, we just need more compassion. All your fake compassion, right? All your fake virtue signaling, it's just leading to more misery. Look around you, people. We have a really tough times now, okay? It's not we need more compassion. I'll read it to you in a second, what is this director of this movie saying. No, we don't need more compassion. We need more rules, more force. We need to be strict. Who can do and what and when and how. Not your compassion. Hey, let's be like Supermans. This is the most ridiculous thing. This is the lowest of the lows. And I bet it's going to keep going lower until this goes bankrupt. Like, the Jaguar company, right? The British brand, which is last month, since they go completely woke, pinky, fluffy cars and all this, like everyone's like, what are you doing? And now they sold 40 cars in the last month, right? Like, this is exactly the same thing is happening with the movie industry. And these people are so detached from reality and everyday person, they can't even see it or understand what is really happening. So I'm going to tell you what is really happening. I'm going to give you a rant and I'm going to tell you what's the reality with immigration, not this fake virtue signaling frauds trying to tell us, okay? Ooh, let's hug each other. Bollocks.
From a doomed planet in a distant galaxy to a fantastic underground hideaway, from the fortress of solitude to the bustling city room of the Daily Planet. Look, up on the screen. It's Superman. Superman.
So apparently now everyone can be an immigrant, right? Godzilla, Ninja Turtles, space aliens from Men in Black, Son Goku, like, hey, they all coming from different places, therefore they're immigrants. Look, this guy, right, James Gunn, Mr. James Gunn, the director, he keeps saying like, look, we need more compassion. He said something about the movie where he says, this is a story of America and how basic human kindness is a value and is something we have lost. No, we've lost everything because of your fake compassion and kindness. Do you understand? You people flying your private jets all over the world, telling us how to live our lives, how we affect the environment, how we should bring everyone in because we just need to hug each other and light up the candle. It's going to be great. And at the same time, you promising these poor people from God knows where, telling them, look, guys, come to this country. They're going to love you. They just need you. They're waiting for you. They're going to give you everything for free. Right? And you sowing a division. You're literally destroying countries, families, communities, only to make yourself feel great in your high castle, drinking your bubbles, right? That's this. And then you can just make another shitty movie about superheroes. Superman. Who's watching Superman? Don't you read the room, people? We don't want Supermans anymore. We have real problems right here, real people behind real problems. And we're trying to talk about them. There's no more time for talking about cartoons. Okay, move away. You've had your time. You ruin it. You ruin Hollywood. You ruin movies. You're ruining everything. We don't want to hear anymore from you. Apparently, even the guy who played Superman, whatever his name is, the actor, says like, oh, why don't you, they got so frustrated that the American right is suddenly taking as a political issue. And he's saying, this actor is saying like, oh, somebody needs a hug because it's just a movie, guys. No, it's not. You understand? You're politicizing everything. You bring this politics to everything. And we don't have time for it anymore, okay? There's a real issues. You guys are so far detached from reality. You don't even understand it. You don't want to understand. You don't want to see it. You're just surrounded by your glass houses and you just, cocktail parties and you think this is it. This is not it. There's a real misery. The countries like the UK right now is going through some real serious problems. I have a guy commenting under one of my previous videos, actually the last video. The guy who's an immigrant, he's been living in the UK for 20 years, right? He was in the military. He was paying taxes. He had businesses. He was employing people, originally from Caribbean. And now he's going back to Caribbean because he's not well. He doesn't feel welcome. He feels like this is it. And this is a real tragedy of the country and of us people living here. And the same thing is happening in America. All the same, while you're promising these illegal people, that's going to be great. This is your promised land, which is not. You're destroying people who's been there, who've been trying to do their hardest, really hard to make it all work. And it worked for a very long time until you guys came in. Ooh, let's record another video. They need another movie about Superman. But this time, you're going to make it so political that when they say something which is ridiculous, that movie, we're going to call it far right. Really? What is far right about is that we, people living in a country, need to look after ourselves and fix our problems right now. Okay, we don't want to hear about superheroes, fictional character coming from a different planet, so we can actually look at him like some sort of a leader. Oh, this is our character. This is it. Let's look up for Superman. How about we stop politics, right? Let's remove all the political parties and let's put a Superman on the pedestal. That's it. That will solve everything, right? Immigrants are not symbols, okay? These are real people. We are real people. People come into a country for a reason. We don't want to be mocked. We don't want to be humiliated by your shitty narrative, by your movies, by your beliefs nobody is following. We don't want that. How much further, how much more, how much longer we have to keep pretending that this is some sort of like reality, that this is what you guys saying, what you're trying to represent is how the world works. It does not. Do you really think it has going to have to come to a point where everything breaks apart and then you're just going to get into your fancy private jets and you just leave? You just fly to New Zealand or anywhere, somewhere far, and you're going to start doing all over it again? No, it's not going to happen. Because right now we have internet, we have social media, we have people being fed up so much that they're actually speaking up. It's people like myself. We're just coming into on the internet in front of a camera saying and calling your bullshit, okay? This is it. Like, nobody wants to hear from you anymore. You're using these fantasy stories, the characters, to simplify the real challenging problems. You're trying to tell people that, look, you've been promised some families who need help, and they're going to come here and you're just going to help them. And people were full of compassion back then. So yeah, we want to do it. Okay, we'll do it. Let's do it. And in return, we're getting young males, 99% literally, coming over and staying in some paid accommodations, doing absolutely nothing, hating the culture and the country, and not willing to even start integrating. And you telling us this is like, oh, the only problem with this, it all happens because we're not compassionate enough. Really? You don't become part of a country just because you landed in some country, right? Integration isn't an option. Integration should be a must for anyone who's coming to a different country. How about you talk about this? You're not going to because it's not very popular. It's not at least not in your part of the world, not in your bubble, right? Because, oh, well, no, that's very mean. Oh, yeah? Is it not more mean than destroying a country, making everything fall apart? Public services. People can't get to a doctor. Not even the legal immigrants, even the not illegal, like literally nobody. Yeah, of course you can because everything is private for you. And the worst case scenario, you hop on your private jet and you just fly wherever there is a service, wherever there is a doctor or whatever you need. So therefore, you can just keep talking about these fantasies, right? We are fed up. Me and millions of people like myself, immigrants who came here legally, here or America, anywhere legally, worked really, really hard to be where we are. We overcame all the obstacles, all the problems, and we assimilated, integrated in the community. We are part of it now. We are fed up to be used as a pawn, as a figure in your silly, stupid games. We don't want that anymore. Go away. Go back to where you came from, your Hollywood mansion. Lock yourself in there and do not come out because you're not welcome. Do you understand? This is what people think about you guys. This is how you will never see yourself like this, right? You think you go to this red carpet and you've got these pictures and flashes and people just cheering. No, this is no different to North Korea and Kim Jong-un going out in public and people say, yay, yay. And then they go back home and say, shit, man, what are we going to eat today? That's exactly about you guys. Oh my God. Like you literally have some maybe teenagers who just like don't know any better coming to cheer for you. And you think this is the plan. This is a war. We think then you have this authority to come and school everyone, come and just lecture us about whole problems within a society. No, you are good. Not you. I don't think you're particularly good about movies. Like I said, nobody's watching this shit anymore. Nobody wants to watch 17th movie about Superman. But let's say you do movies. That's what you're good at. Well, stick to it. I'm not coming here telling you, well, listen, that scene in Superman is wrong. You should do the angle on the camera. It's like, no, it's not my thing. But you people, you are just the first one to come up and every political problem, every problem we see in our lives is you are the first one to have an opinion. Then you go in front of cameras wearing nice tuxedos, white teeth, yeah, perfect haircuts. How can they not understand? We just need more compassion. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. This is not what we need. This is not what we want anymore. Did you not see? People don't watch your movies anymore. People won't listen to you. Get back to your mansions, get on your yachts and bugger off. Let us, normal people, see what the real problems are, address those and maybe fix them. And yes, not every immigration is good. Not all immigrants the same. We're not equals. Nobody is. And we don't want to hear from you anymore. I'll finish it here. It's getting very hot outside. I'm going to start sweating in a minute. Thank you.